After the technical stop in Martinique and a very nice and quiet sail to Bonaire, we are now ready to continue our trip to Cartagena.
Leaving Bonaire on our way to Curaçao. We're just making a short stop there in Spanish water. It's only 50 miles from here. So we're on the day sail to Curaçao. Just had another seminar on the 57. It's looking better and better.
So even from the ocean, we constantly have contact with Outremer about our new boat. We are very enthusiastic about the new design.
Not entirely clear what the ship wants. It's turning left and right. Spanish water. Spanish water at Spaanse water, Curaçao. Easy docking in front of customs. There's just one window check-in. Now we are looking for a place to anchor. Plenty of space. Careful for the rocks here. We are going to continue already. Just been here for a day, checking out now and following out yonder on our way to Cartagena. The average speed with the S4 is about half the true wind speed. Symmetrical spinnakers is on. We went earlier than expected, as oh, I see the boss. The boss has first watch. From now I think to 12, to midnight. I will take over from 12 to 4. And then it's Ben's time. Ben has a meeting at 4:30 anyways.
We are now going into the direction of Barranquilla, which is a very famous spot because there's always very strong winds there. With Greatcircle 4 years ago, we had a lot of wind, and actually everybody has a lot of wind. But now the forecast is actually very calm. So let's see what's going to happen.
Almost sunset. So in about 5 hours we will have passed the border between Venezuela and Colombia. And then will be another 2 days sailing. We're a little bit in doubt whether or not to speed up to try and be there Friday evening, or just slow it down to arrive in Cartagena in the light. I can't sleep before it's dark, so I think we are on an average somewhere between 9 and 10, which serves 12, 13. So we're not using the sheets at the moment, as we are around 170. Between 155 on either side. The guys can do the job.
And then in the night, just south of Aruba, the wind picks up and the angle is... So we decide to take the spinnaker down and continue with the standard sails. It is not easy when the wind is picking up so much without the mainsail, because you can't cover the spinnaker behind it. So Mark and Ben are really fighting to get it down. Ben has to go forward because the sheets are going in the water, so you don't want to have them in the propellers. But luckily everything went well.
All right. Well, we got it down in the end, but it was really difficult. 25 knots without the main is about the limit where you can get it down. The snuffer was not the very nice snuffer that we have on the A2. The thin line, so it's really difficult to put force on. But with the wings on the foredeck, we were able to get it out in the end. So now it's time for other sails. We're going to put the mainsail up again. Passing Aruba. We're already further than last time. Good job, captains! Wow. Oh, still 10 knots.
And we are approaching the point now where the wind is supposed to pick up, but this time we will have a very calm trip.
Wat? Mooi. The depths are not accurate here. Once you get into the 30-meter line, it says 30 knots. Colombia over there. We're installing the Belgian Genoa, Belgian jib. Normally you can't furl the Janneker going that downwind because it will for sure turn around the forestay. So now, well, at least we thought might be an idea to put the Belgian jib on, and we might be able to furl it at 180, 170 or something like that, just as a precaution, as the winds should go down further than this. Well, the other way to prevent it is to roll out Genoa. Colombia! Arriving in Cartagena, Colombia. There was a big swell coming here in the last month from the west. Sail down, Janneker furled.
We tried to go in the first entrance, but there's a sort of a dike underwater which is really shallow, and it was very difficult to see in the dark. There were supposed to be a red and a green buoy, but they were not there.
It's kind of busy here. The cargo ships are waiting until 1 o'clock, and we got clearance to get in just before them. Dit is naar links. Ja. En dan deze boei is voorbij, zodat we door de stroom ook niet tegengezet kunnen worden. Echt hè? Ja. Goed, goed.
We love Cartagena. The old town is spectacular.
Oh, lekker, lekker, lekker. Hoppa. Oh, el capitán. Keukenprinsesjes, hè?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
So we do provisioning like we are going on an ocean crossing.
Definitely.
As we're heading to San Blas, 2 to 3 weeks. So it's even longer than an ocean crossing. Franny? Magnus.
We're also helping Kairos with the provisioning, because in San Blas we are going to change boats.
We're gonna eat lobster every day in San Blas.
Today is the day that we are going to San Blas. No, Gretz has already left, and Kairos is going to be next.
straight line to San Blas. Genoa out one reef in the main. When the wind turns a little bit further to the back, then we can roll out down Jenniker. We're gonna be too close to the apparent wind limit if we do it right now at an angle of 110. And let's increase the VNG 2 knots. Much better. And we'll have to pay attention now that the wind is not going to increase too much. And then I still have about 20-25 degrees that I can fall.
We have company. It's Outremer.
You can hardly see them, they just disappear in the waves. Really close to the islands now. San Blas. On the 57 we will be able to do it with one person, even if the sail is on port.
And San Blas is everything that you hoped for. White beaches, palm trees, and very kind people.
So Nick came over as a real Aussie to do the honors of preparing the lobsters. I think we have a dozen of them on board in the meantime.
In the next episode, we are going to enjoy some of the beautiful islands in San Blas and play with a lot of toys on gyros.